Hi, today I want to explain to you how to do the somatics exercise for the breath. It's called a breath pump, or in Italian, it's la pompa del respiro. So this is a good exercise to get into a deeper breathing, I would say. If you find a little bit of a disconnect when you take classes and people say breathe with your belly or breathe with your chest, or you just feel like tightness in your breath, then this can be a good exercise for you. So it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Most breathing exercises do, at least at the beginning. So if you need to take some time off, or you need to just take a break, you obviously do so. Please do so. Also, you want to work a little bit at a time, not exaggerate, especially in the beginning, because you can feel a little bit dizzy or a little bit nauseous. So just take your precautions and keep in mind the somatics principles of moving slowly, moving with ease, and moving within your comfort zone, let's say, or moving with comfort. Right. So we will be laying down in constructive rest position, laying down on your back. So the feet are on the floor and your arms are going to be down by your sides, or you can open them up in a T position, but let's just begin with keeping them down by the side. So let's first, before we do the actual exercise, let's breathe 3 times into our abdomen. So you will feel that when you inhale, your belly is slightly rising. And as you exhale, you're going to feel your belly sinking down towards the floor. So nothing is happening in your lower back. You are laying still. Your bones are still. Only your abdomen is expanding upwards and then sinking down. And it's actually expanding down and out as well. But for the purpose of explaining and in this video, we're going to just place the hand on the belly and feel it rising on the inhale and sinking on the exhale. So you can do that a few more times just in your own tempo, just so you begin calming your breath and begin getting a little bit of a sense of where we're going to spend our time today in our body. So this time when you inhale and your belly expands and rises, try very slightly just arching your lower back ever so slightly. Just a little bit of an arch. And on the exhale, come back to a neutral. Sinking back into the floor. One more time. Inhale, belly is rising. And then we kind of help that along, just creating a tiny, tiny arch in the lower back. And exhale, relax down. Meet the floor. And maybe you can push ever so gently into the floor with your lower back. So just a little curve into the floor. Nothing big at all. And relax, come back to neutral. All right, let's do the same thing with our chest. So you can place your hand on your chest, but if that's uncomfortable to you, then just keep it down. So I'll keep my hand down, and you inhale into your chest. So you'll feel your chest rising, but actually it's expanding in all directions, right? So it's kind of pushing into the floor and rising up and expanding to the sides as well. But let's just keep here for a few breaths, however fast or slow as your breath is. Just notice how it is your upper torso that is expanding and sinking with your breath. The next time that you inhale, you're going to create that tiny, tiny little arch again with your upper body. So this is kind of hard, but you push your shoulders into the floor and you lift your sternum just ever so slightly on the inhale. And on the exhale, you just relax slowly back down, sinking back to the floor. So make sure that you're actually completely finding contact again with the back of your chest. We have a tendency to lift the chest excessively. So again, inhale, and then push your shoulders into the floor, slightly arch your upper back, come up with your sternum, and on the exhale, relax. Melt all the way down into the floor. All right, good job. So again, you can keep your hands down by your sides, or any time during this exercise, you can place them on your belly or on your chest just to feel what's going on. So this is going to be as much of a visualizing exercise as it is an actual physical exercise. So try to tune into the image of what we're doing as well. So I'm going to send the breath into my belly. Then I'm going to hold my breath, and I'm going to push that bubble of air, let's say, into my chest. Right? So obviously I don't have a bubble of air in my belly, but I'm visualizing that air coming up in my chest. So my chest is expanding. And then if I have enough breath left, I'm going to push it back into my belly, and then I'll release. All right. So just to explain to you, I breathe in, I hold my breath, I push my breath up into my chest, and I push it back into my belly, and then I exhale. Okay, so let's do it again. Inhale to your belly, belly is rising. And then you push it up into your chest, chest expands. Push it back into your belly, belly expands. And then release. And let's do that with the arching and curving. So inhale, push the breath into your belly. Belly rises, slight little arch into your lower back. And then press your lower back to the floor and push that bubble of air into your chest. Your chest is kind of expanding. And then you push that air back into your belly. Lift your lower back and exhale. Let your lower back relax again. So I hope I'm being clear in what we're doing. It's going to feel strange, probably, if you haven't done this before. All right, let's do it again. So inhale, belly rises, slight arch in your lower back. And then press your lower back into the floor, lift your chest, and the air is in your chest now. And then push it back into your belly, lift your lower back, and exhale back to neutral. So either keep going with this, or you can push the air back and forth more times. So you can do it until you cannot hold your breath any longer. So you inhale, belly is rising, fill the belly with air, slight arch in the lower back, and then push your lower back into the floor, send the air into your chest, and then send it back into your belly, lift your arch, and then send it back to your chest, push the lower back into the floor, and then into the belly again, and then relax, exhale. You need to take a few breaths in between, that's fine. We're going to do it one more time. So inhale, belly expands. And exhale, push the lower back to the floor. Bring the air into your chest, and then back into your belly, and then back to your chest, and then back to your belly, and then relax. Let's just breathe freely 3 times, three times. Just breathe however you want. So maybe you'll now feel like there's more room in your abdomen and in your chest when you're breathing, because we have kind of pushed, let's say, pushed the limits of the air we can hold in our body. It's almost as if you imagine a balloon and you blow air into that balloon, the balloon expands, and then you let all of that air go. The next time you're going to blow air into that balloon, it's going to feel less hard. It's going to expand more easily because you've already, I don't remember, it's elastic, so you already expanded it once. That makes sense. All right, you can lay over to one side and then just push yourself up to seated. Okay, I hope this was a good exercise for you. Maybe you can implement this in your daily routine. And please do subscribe to my channel or leave any questions for me down below. I'll try to answer them. And until next time, bless you. Ciao.